Hey guys, happy new year. Welcome to 2024. Today is the 1st of January 2024 and I want to take you along few of the things I'm doing today, and I hopefully want to try doing this more often, like sharing with you how my day goes. So today, first thing, obviously after doing my morning prayers and study, I am juicing carrots. Now I want to do a bit more detailed video about this, but for the past 2 weeks or thereabouts, I've been juicing 3 bags of carrots a day. So a bag is about 750 grams. The reason I started juicing this was because I had pain. I had a really brilliant 2023, and then towards the end, I started experiencing really bad back pain and leg pain, bone pain. I couldn't really tell what I was doing differently. So I decided, after a bit more research, to change a few things. So carrot juices have been my mainstay, and I'm hoping to do them for a few more weeks. And I'll let you guys know how it is. But thankfully, pain has gone down by more than 70%. Fibromyalgia is something I'm really grateful for that I overcame, because I had so much chronic fatigue and chronic pain. And I don't want to go back to that. So I'm doing everything I can to fight it. So today we'll juice the carrot. I've been juicing this every morning. It takes about half an hour of my day to juice and clean, or let's say 45 minutes if I don't prep this the night before. I like getting the boys to help me sort of clean the carrots the night before. So in the morning I just juice and clean and wash the juicer. But anyway, let me take you along. And we'll also go to the allotment. So it's going to be an interesting day. I want to share with you what my day looks like sometimes. It's always busy. Some of these carrots are massive, and these are organic carrots actually. Guys, my children always want to be my cameraman. Now they're fighting over who's gonna just record this part of me washing the carrots. So all I do with the carrots is I give it a scrub under running water. I use a vegetable brush. It just, rather than scraping it, because they're organic carrots and we actually do need microbes. So I try to ensure I keep some of the natural fat of the skins, because that's where a lot of the microbes exist. However, you don't want it moldy, because this is raw juice. You don't want to have mold and stuff, so just give it a good scrub. It's a bit of a tasking job, but it takes about 5 minutes to do this lot. It's not a long time. Okay, keep me company at the allotments. I have to bribe children, guys. I have to bribe my children to come with me to the allotment sometimes. I just don't like always going there alone, especially when it's not peak season. So I like the company. But I have to bribe them or beg them. Is this what happens with people that have allotments? Let me know in the comments. The carrots have been scrubbed and now we rinse. You're all I want. Using heat really prevents or kills a few bacteria. Obviously some of them can still withstand the higher temperatures, but it's sanitizing, not sterilizing. Sterilizing is when you actually cook them, but this is fine for me because I'm just drinking this at home overnight and I've given the bottles a good wash. So that's why I love using heat and not just cold water. So I tip it upside down and make sure the lids are also sanitized. It's essentially, I'm juicing 1.5 liters every day. So this is 3 bottles. Each bottle is half a liter. And if you're interested, these bottles are from IKEA. They're £1 each. They're really, really good value. They didn't let you. Why? Oh, I have my carrots juiced for the day, and I also have a bit of beetroot. So I add beetroot, but it's just no volume. It could be 200 mils a day. This was half taken yesterday. Now it's time to go to the allotment. Okay, the boys said I should share. So this is part of my morning routine today. The boys had to soak some tiger nuts because their plant milk is finished, and this will probably be soaked overnight, and tomorrow they'll have fresh tiger nut milk. So we soak this in a bowl and rinse overnight, and then it's soft enough to blend and give us milk. Look, oh, wood chips. We got wood chips. We got wood chips, guys. This is New Year at my allotment. These are broad beans that I planted, and in the early autumn they're doing really well. They haven't succumbed to frost, which is good. So I'm gonna cover them with a different covering. Let's take a walk around the allotments. So these raspberries, these canes, I think I'm gonna prune them now. So it's time to prune my raspberries. It's so easy to prune them. I'm just gonna give them a cut from there. Hopefully the boys will come tomorrow and they'll feed this with some horse manure. So if I prune it now, I can get the bed ready for a good feed. So the canes can be used. Some people will use these canes for peas. I'm just gonna store them for now. And then this Bermuda grass, they're trying to come. I'll just get rid of them. Don't want them here. A few of them trying to grow. I don't also want these raspberries because they've got spikes. I need to get a fork. I want to dig out this row because this row have got lots of spikes. I don't want that. So I'm gonna dig that row out. These particular raspberries are actually autumn fruiting, so you need to prune them. The summer fruiting ones produce fruits on the same canes. You don't need to prune. So you have to know the variety of raspberries you have. When you prune, I try to go at an angle so that when rain falls, there's no water sitting on the stem. So just pruning at an angle is the best way to prune. This row of raspberries have got spikes. They've got thorns. So I'm gonna dig them out. I'm gonna try and get rid of them by digging them out. They're still tasty, but the spikes can be difficult when you want to harvest. And if we have a good amount of raspberries, we don't need the spiky ones. So just dig as much of. So raspberries have got fairly shallow root system, so she says. You can find eggs, slug eggs here. Yeah, slug eggs. So these ones I don't want to grow anymore. I'm gonna put them on the compost heap for it to break down. That's a good job done. The broad beans are getting taller and I don't want to restrict their growth. My broad beans by making a little higher protection over the winter. I'm gonna put longer sticks. Let's get some sticks. Cover it with something that will protect it from frost, because we might have frost in a few days' time. one end like this, fold it like this, okay, and then fold it again, and then like that. It's okay, I got it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Don't worry, it's together still. Okay, keep going and hold it there. Can you hold this end, please? Hopefully that will protect it from the frost and it will still have enough height to grow. That's the whole plan. So next, let's harvest some greens before we go home. My waist. Pardon? My waist, yo. It's a cauliflower.
It's probably a really good cauliflower.
Yeah.
It was.
Let me come on. We've picked some greens and the Romanasco. It's not much, but it's something. It will feed us. Let's go. Let's cover this thing up. I might pick some more greens next door. There's not a lot here. What? Tomorrow. What? Wild rocket. That's okay, don't worry. That's okay. You're learning.
Maybe for the cool cane.
Yeah, the call cuts the video. Okay. We don't want the pigeons. This is covered because we don't want the pigeons eating all our greens. They still managed to, look at that one, they managed to eat there, but hopefully they'll leave us more food. So let's go to the other plot. I hope you've enjoyed spending the day at the allotment with me in the new year. And if you can, I'll encourage you to grow something this year. Nothing is too big, nothing is too small. Just grow something. Gardening is so therapeutic, so enjoyable, and so good. I got a new apron for Christmas. Do you like it? Let me know in the comment section. It was one of the Christmas presents I got from Secret Santa. Anyway, let's see what we have on that plot. We won't be long, we'll go home. Let's look at the onions and the few kale here. They're looking good, but I think we got slug haven. I've also got some beetroot here. That's okay, leave it there. Unless we have a really bad frost, I'll leave it. Did Daddy do this? Daddy probably did this. Oh, well done. There's a plant here you guys have covered up. There's a plant. Well done. That's the plant. I hope it comes back. Okay. And this is also a plant. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So onions are looking happy, same as the onions over there. Strawberries are looking happy. Oh, the boys did a nice job with the wood chipping. Everywhere looks fresh, so it's just the other plot that didn't get wood chips. So that's where you guys will do tomorrow. Well done. You did horse manure as well. Well done. It's always helpful to have your family doing it with you. There's not a lot of greens here. I don't want to take all of them. They're the ones that will produce more. But the brassica cage here is looking really good and happy, and I'm happy about that. Just pick a few. I have to wash this polytunnel. I don't know when. Yeah, it needs a good clean. Maybe buy a new one. Look at in there. It looks. Come and look inside. Yeah, it needs a wash.
Maybe with the hose.
Okay, guys, I've come to the end of today's vlog. This is 2024, 1st of January. And actually, reading my Bible today, one of the few first things that God did in the Bible in the beginning was to plant a garden. Yes, he gave man the right to grow food. So that is really inspiring for me as a Christian. It shows that food and growing it is necessary. Obviously, not everyone has the ability to do it because we don't all have the resources. Like having an allotment for me is such a privilege and I don't take it for granted. But if you are really interested in growing, look for something you can grow. You can grow in pots, in the balcony, windowsill. Do something that will nourish your health and also nourish the land we live in. And until next time, I hope to see you in another video. Thank you once again and bye.
2,000 years later.
So guys, I'm currently at Lidl, as you can see there, Lidl UK. I buy my carrots from Lidl or Aldi. When you have to go on any sort of juicing journey or embark on any healing thing, it's good to count the cost. So for me, with juicing, it costs me, this carrot regimen I'm doing, it costs a bit. It costs me about £21 a week just for the carrots. And then if I had other vegetables, which I try to use what I grew, so I have my beetroots, I have my greens, if I had to add those, it probably might cost £25 or more, or even more, because beetroots are not that cheap. So that's why I grow mine. So anyway, at Lidl, I try to buy as much as I can buy. The last time I bought was just before the holidays, so I ran out. I used the last carrots today, and I want to always have it the night before ready. So I'm gonna have to buy some carrots now and a few other bits and bobs. Not a lot. Try to not go to the shop all the time. So let's go together and yeah, do some shopping. I'm just wondering, what if they don't have organic carrots? So Lidl always has things on offer. This is one of the reasons I like it. Let's hope they have organic carrots, because yeah, they have organic carrots. And look at the price there, 99p. For okay, they don't have it. Interesting. No organic carrots. Okay, that was a bit disappointing. Empty shopping. So I have to check M&S, which is a bit more expensive, but I have to. Finally, we got to Tesco's because M&S was not open. This looks like a really good variety of pepper. I'm gonna try it. Here they have organic carrots. This is why I don't buy my organic carrots from Tesco's, because £1.10p for 700 grams. It's not affordable. So I'll just buy enough for 2 days and I'll go back to my Lidl, because this is more than 10p more and is less weight. It's 700 grams. So this is why I buy from Lidl. It's way cheaper. See some mushrooms. I love the shiitake mushrooms at Tesco's, and yeah, they're not too bad. I'll grab one. I think we're done. You have a happy camper, because I got my carrots, you see them? And I got a few other things. Now, I don't normally buy beetroots, but someone wanted it at home, so I bought it for them. Anyway, let's go home together. Finally, at about 5 o'clock, I'm having my dinner. And this is pepper soup with mushrooms. And yeah, thank you once again for joining me today. The kitchen was chaotic. I would have brought you along, but we were cooking so many meals because other people are around. And so I just couldn't. The kitchen is a mess. Let me show you. Look at the state of my kitchen. Everywhere needs a good clean, but it's been a lovely day. And this is called onunu. If you don't know what this is, I have a video on how I make it, so you can learn how to make it yourself. It's really delicious. It's plantains and yams and a bit of stew and pepper soup.